Right, hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and in today's episode we're going to finish off with this. I have to try and remember what's left to... I'm just holding down the mouse right now. So it seems to depend on what part of the mouse I touch. Oh well, I guess I'll replace it when I find another one. Okay, let's see, what have I done? Right, that's the one. This is all suspension stuff now that needs to be done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on the test path. Move cutting test. Oh, what do you mean you can't start? Oh yeah, I got to put the freaking thing back together, don't I? What a dumbass. Hang on, how much oil's in this? And yeah, that's another thing it needs as well. This is what I get for, you know, being leaving a job half done because I ran out of time in the episode. Now, was the gearbox in need of... And so now the gearbox is fine, apparently. And starter in. And I'm just dealing with this all while I'm here. At least being a short car there, you don't have to go so far to see stuff. Let's see, I'm just gonna pull this crap on the bottom. I did do all the engine work, didn't I? Oh yeah, now it's working. Yeah, all of that's done, timing stuff. I'm kinda surprised I didn't do this when I had the engine out. There's a bit of an oversight, or did I stick it in like that because I wanted to see that it got everything before I actually did the final reassembly, seeing as this part tends to be a bit of a pain if you have to pull everything apart again. No idea what I was thinking. That was several days ago after all. As there's often a couple of days lag between me actually recording episodes, because I tend to record 2 or 3 at once, so I get, say, 3 of these recorded and then 3 Spin Tires episodes recorded the day after. I've literally got a week's material all done there. So, due to the limits on how much I can upload, if I manage that, I literally have then 5 days before I have to start recording again. So, that tends to cause a lot of derpiness because I end up forgetting stuff over the time. Right, now I think you can put this on the and yeah, now it'll start. So now we can find out what's wrong with the suspension. And I can get this one done, and I think I'll go for a barn find today because the mod car that I downloaded only shows up in barns, the junkyard, and auctions in the salon. It will never come into the workshop as an actual job, which is a little unfortunate. Especially as I kind of want it to be a bit of a surprise, because, well, if I tell you now, it might be 10 episodes before I find one. Could be a little frustrating. Though I wouldn't mind finding one from the junkyard. Wonder if I've got the cheap junkyard and barn find perk, or does that come a lot later? Of course, I really want to find 2 of that one because I want to keep one and sell the other, because considering what that particular car's worth in real life, yeah, that would be a serious moneymaker. Yeah, bolts behind the knockoff hubs, really. Alright, let's see what's... Of course, I still have to check all of this manually because, well, most of it's... And yeah, that's replacement there. Tie rods, I won't be surprised if the rack is headed as well. Yeah, the rack looks a little trashed. Of course, the only way to find out if the thing is headed is to actually take it off. It's one of those things you can't sort of inspect in place. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a mission. Let's see. Take that off, that off. Just take those off so I can check the parts. I don't know if they actually need anything replaced, as this is the thing I don't really like about working on cars where the things like 30%, so that means a lot of the rusty stuff's actually acceptable. But yep, that's a bad rack. Yeah, hang on. Oh, should I put a replacement one in? Eh, alright. Whatever. Okay, those have come off, and let's see. That's bad. Bad. I actually won't be surprised if all of these have had it. Yep, I was right. And that one's toast as well. Alright, well, I think I'll actually check the list. Engine control. And suspension clunks and rails. Alright, so that's everything. So I can start pulling this all apart. That wheel drum doesn't look very pretty either, but it's acceptable. Alright, and I think that's everything suspension wise. I guess we'll find out when I start fiddling with it, but yeah, there's nothing there I can actually repair, so I just have to go buy all of it. Lovely. By name. Suspension bits. Alright. Not a huge list, so that won't take long. Right, I'm pretty certain I got everything here. I forgot to take those off, didn't I? Because those are headed too, but I did buy enough replacement parts because I sort of remembered while I was in the shop. Okay. Kinda still really miss how they used to do it in the, like, previous one was what? 2015, 2016 or whatever it was, where you sort of selected, rather than having a right click menu for everything, you had like press 1 to assemble, 2 to disassemble on the keyboard, which was actually, in my opinion, somewhat more convenient, especially because I mean I have one hand right there, so less reliant on the mouse, but I suppose everyone does it with the mouse these days. Which is a tad unfortunate in my opinion. I mean, for all I've played this game, it's closing in on maybe 3 times as much time playing this as that I did its predecessor. But still, I still keep going to the wrong side of the lifter and all of that. So it's just habits that became massively ingrained during the first period, playing its predecessor. And see, I think that's all the rear end stuff, isn't it? Alright, so I've dealt with the suspension, and just got to do the sloppy steering, and then I just got to paint it, and then maybe we'll go for a barn find and see if I get lucky probably unlikely, and I'll probably end up having to go to type 10 before I hit the one car I want. Which would be a bit frustrating actually. Still, it would be nice to get out of the workshop for a change. Might also go to the options, although I'll probably do that off camera because it usually turns into a bit of a mess going to that, because I play this game not in full screen, but it's still 1920 by 1080, so the bit where all the option buttons are is actually cut off at the bottom of my monitor. And let's see, is that... So just everything but paint. Their paint shop. Right. And paint it the, what does it say, the factory colour? Yeah, they never change it, say anything other than the factory colour. I'm not going to complain about that though. There, now it actually looks like it's not trash. Right. I got a big fat payday. Alright, and also I'm going to go to all. Let's open the damn case. And a bunch of bits that I'm never going to use. Well, I might use that one if I buy it, end up buying something. Yeah, actually I just want to left click on that, don't I? Alright. Yeah, let's go to the past and just how to fix it up. Yeah, I might do that one too. Let's go to the... Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to grab it first, but I also might... because that'll probably be the next episode. Or not. Let's hit a barn. Right, well we're in a barn. And it doesn't have the car I want, but alright. What have we got here? Nice, that's busted engine. Missing bits, and how much? So yeah. Car price 26,000. Oh, I can just sell it for a profit, so I'll put it in the car parking. And again, lots of shag stuff, but you can really make money on these, so let's see. And again, stick it in my car parking because I don't really want to see them right now. That might be. And yeah, not going to bother with any of that. We'll take that though. And oh, well, that just gave the game away. Damn it. Well, I guess yes, I do have a Falcon. So yeah, I end up with a part of the car that I want, but not the actual thing I want. Lovely. But yes, it's a Falcon mod. Oh well. What do you mean there's no items to work with? I have shit in my end. Oh, maybe it's just stuff I couldn't make a thing on. Alright. Now let's get on to this. And what I'll do is I might go to the garage and grab one of the project cars, stuff it on there, and we can just work on it whenever. And you know, I also have a point. So have I got anything good? Yeah, that would be nice. I gotta get to level 40 for that. Let's see, what can I waste it on? Yeah, garage. Alright, we're back in the garage, and as you can see I've brought one of the barn find cars in, but the charger is just going to go on to lift a C, and as said, I'll probably just work on it whenever, like if I have a few minutes at the end of an episode, or I have nothing better to do. Right, what's wrong with this one? Oh, there's no engine in it, or part of an engine. Change oil, drain and refuel. Well, there's no oil pan. I actually have to put the engine together on this. So let's see, what do I need? I need heads, manifold, 2 carb overheads. Lovely. And of course it's not going to tell me anything because, well, this car is actually quite nice. It's just the missing bits. So I'm going to have to hit the shop multiple times probably, because let's see, we need 5 pistons, the rings, the dizzy, clips and carbs and manifolds, and oh my, I'm going to be busy for a while. So I'll see you in a bit. This will probably be the first of many shopping trips. Right, I've brought my first bunch of bits. It's not everything, not by a long shot. I mean, I'm just concentrating on the essentials needed to put the engine together. I mean, I haven't brought the fan and all the other bits yet, and the brake booster and probably a battery. And let's see what that one. Let's see, spark plugs. And yeah, we're going to see if probably me buying a bunch of wrong parts because I wasn't paying attention or something. And I have no idea how long this episode is actually going to be because of all the darting around. In this case, I'm just pretty much building half an engine from scratch. I need to get a fan and a water pump pulley and a few other things, but that doesn't matter too much because I wasn't really worrying about that. And battery. Given I just did all of that from memory rather than actual. So that's the side done. Okay, that's that side completed, and let's see. I need an alternator and a power steering pump as well. So as you can guess, I wasn't thinking of auxiliaries, I just get what bolts straight to this. Okay, water pump. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Alright, time to get the remainder in. Then I can go stick all the stuff in the bottom and probably find, I mean, I'm probably going to find more missing stuff down there, so you never know with this. I think I remember this one being one of the more fiendishly challenging ones, because you have to actually know what you're looking for. It doesn't tell you, and of course since the parts aren't there you can't take them off to unlock it, so you just have to know what you've got to get. Alright, let's see, spark plugs in, rockers on. And I mean, I do know enough about engines to sort of guess what I need to find, and as you can guess, I've also been playing this game long enough that I tend to recognise what I need to get But also I have enough real life experience around engines, even though I've never really worked on them myself, but, to know what I'm looking at. Not that I ever picked up that much from family, because it was often a case of would ask a question and get yelled at for asking a stupid question that I should apparently already know. Of course, the only way I can actually ever find out is if I ask the questions. But and then said person also wonders why I take little interest in actually working on real cars. But then I also don't like wrestling with rusty bolts, so at least here, you know, the bolt's always going to come off and it's not going to snap off in the thing. Okay, what else do I need to get? See that pulley, pump, alternator, and battery, and a fan, and maybe something under here. Alright, put stuff in. Because yeah, I mean, it's like there's nothing holding the crank in. I'm going to have to get those as well. Crank bearing caps, see, fan, and a few other things, so I'll see you in a sec. Right, now I can just throw that on. And you have a nice shiny new engine. And let's see, that. And that. Now before I do anything else, I'm going to stick oil in this. And I forgot the battery and the brake booster, didn't I? But I did finish the engine. Belt, alternator, belt fan, and in real life you'd usually get the belt off around the fan, but right now I just need a battery and brake servo. Alright, and we're done. And that will be all for this episode, I do believe, because, well, it's only 30 minutes now, but I've got to cut a few bits out. And yeah, I got everything without even looking at the sheet. And I got 20k for that. Let's see, what other things? Nothing I really want to do, so I guess we'll be working on that next. And yet another loot crate with another map. Oh, that could have been helpful. Not that I put it on a customer car. Alright. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please drop me a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe for more daily videos, and I'll see you next time in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.